backlash shall never end. There is this particular video that Ghanaians were able to dig out. It's actually an old video where the Igbo king announced that he was endorsed in Ghana as a chief and not a king. The video actually came up shortly after the whole trend going on and him acquiring over 50 acres of land in Ghana, which he already made the post, apologized and confessed that there was no such thing. He also went further to share on that post that there was nothing like him having intentions to build a kingdom in Ghana. And then I asked again, was that an oversight or was he just trying to brag? If you've not seen that video, click on the previous video on this channel so you can get updated. Let me quickly show you guys the videos made by people reacting and the reasons why Ghanaians are so scared to have an Igbo kingdom in Ghana. Watch these videos.
Like I keep saying, I'm not the only foreign chief in Ghana.
Somebody say Igbo and Israel have one thing in common: always claiming people land. You see this one, this way they look at it as not small thing. So this matter feel it a serious problem. And I quite understand my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, their worries, their problems. Why did they think, say, this thing no happen, this thing no go happen. I know why. Nigerians are saying, oh, is it just land is buying? Anybody can buy land. Yes, anybody can buy a land, but the mission behind that land is bigger than the land itself. What I can see now is different from what everybody else is saying. What I see is this. This man now parading himself as a king of Igbo in Ghana. He wants to buy 50 acres of land, which is not a small land. That land is enough to create a whole village on its own. Now, you buy that land. When you buy that land here, maybe you already bought the land. You buy that land here. Now, this is what happens. If you check this man very well now, he might already be a Ghanaian already because he's been here for over 20 years. That is one. Two, now if you buy this land now, and then they create a community, it says there's going to be the huge palace there. The palace he already living now is huge. That is not an average Ghanaian king palace. That one is more than an average Ghanaian king palace already. Now, imagine what he's going to build in that community. Now, it's not saying they're going to build like a hall that can contain 2,000 capacity. They're going to build farm there. They're going to build market. They're going to build all kinds of things there, right? Only one entrance to enter the place. Now, that is absolute appetite. Now, the problem now that Ghanaians are seeing that nobody is, no foreigners are seeing, or some Ghanaians are seeing, and no foreigners are seeing, is that they are looking at the next 100 years when this man will be dead and gone. Now, these children will not say, we are Ghanaians. And guess what? They are speaking Igbo. Now, I want to add Igbo to the national language, one of the languages in Ghana. That is where there will be a problem. Because these guys are speaking Igbo. And this community is developed by them. And guess what? The Igbo king that's currently now, what already have is a Ghanaian citizenship and all of that. And this Chris also have a Ghanaian citizenship, but they're speaking Igbo. And eventually, those people in that community will start speaking, they start having citizenship. Eventually, they can see themselves as Ghanaian. You get my point? So now, it's not like, what's it called? It's not like Russia and Ukraine or Palestine and what's it called, Egypt. It now become war. So Ghanaians are trying to avoid this particular thing. That's why they're saying we don't want any more kings. We already have our kings and queens in Ghana. So Ghanaians, I support you 100%. The Igbo king must not buy that land. You must not acquire that land. It's okay to have your king. It's okay to have your chief. It's okay to have everything. But personally, what I see, I don't see any good out of that palace or whatever. Because I see that, okay, I can say absolute appetite. Absolute appetite. So, yeah. Yes, then. So your points are valid, and I think you should push to the government for the government to disapprove the land. You understand? You want to be king, can be king to people of his land, tribe and culture, but not to the king of Ghanaians. You understand? So I hope this all resolves, because right now I see that they wear rosary. I don't they pray. Say I beg me Nigeria no go, because Nigeria go where I won't go. Tinubu when they laugh so. Where I won't go, God. Me I don't they dance to Ghanaian song, I they chop Ghanaian food, I they hope I go marry Ghanaian woman. And now this whole thing won't scatter my prayer. God I beg, God Yami rather Yankupon, Yami Shira, I beg. I beg.
As we Ghanaians, okay, if you are a good citizen of Ghana, please try and share this video. Nigeria, as a country, see, Ghanaians, we love you, okay? We know that we are all brothers. We are all African, descent. We are from Africa. We are Africans. We are black men. Okay? But let's do things right. Nigerians, please, let's do things right. In this life, people move from one destination to another. There are Ghanaians in Nigeria. There are Nigerians in Ghana. There are Ghanaians outside Ghana. There are people. Myself, I'm not in my country currently, Ghana. But this is the situation. Now there is one man called the Igbo King, saying it's the Igbo Kingdom. You are coming to build a kingdom in Ghana. This is not no. The House of Chiefs, please, the House of Chiefs in Ghana, please come and explain to us. You have acquired over 50 acres of land. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you want to build a kingdom in somebody's land? You have acquired a land for yourself. No. The Ghana IGP, you need to, take an action to this. This must stop with immediate effect. There is no land on this planet, okay? There is no any country that can accept this. Nigerians, we love you people, but don't be testing people's patience. Don't take people good heart for granted. Ghanaians, you know that, okay, Ghanaians are good people. They have a good heart. So you want to encroach on that good-heartedness? No, it is not allowed. Igbo King, your kingdom is not allowed in Ghana. Why don't you build your kingdom in Igbo land? Build the Igbo kingdom in Igbo land. In Nigeria, you have embassy in Ghana. Likewise, Ghana has an embassy in Nigeria. If you want to build a community, okay, come together as a community. Okay, have your own values that you adhere to, know how to arrange your things, but not building a kingdom. Acquire a vast land for yourself. The land of Ghana belongs to Ghanaians for our constitution. That likewise, Nigeria, your land belongs to Nigerians. Okay, this alone shows that, okay, this is you have a secret agenda. There is an evil plan for these things against Ghanaians. Mr. President of Ghana, please, this shouldn't stand. That Igbo kingdom shouldn't stand.
Our Igbo man, our person building an empire. Our Ghana has said. How did we get here? According to information, this man up at 50 acres of land or the building empire. Now, over issue now, this man say, "Obabe protected the integrity, Obabe protecting Igbo man in a foreign land." This is unacceptable because Nigeria for our embassy already in Ghana, so we don't need a king or an empire again in Ghana. Or this issue, I was say by now, I was saying penny for no, at now so I just say, pamu this Igbo man every the entire nation Ghana. You hear another king, Ghana, you king back home. You king, Utum 472. Aside Utum 472, the king, no. You hear any empire beer, Ghana say, and you say, happen, Accra, and happen, Kumasi, and happen, Ashanti region, and happen, different region. And you because this Igbo man, there was no you beat me about Kumasi say, or the building empire, but thought land, a building on one casa empire. This Igbo man must go. Nigeria must go. See been Israel for Palestine for I said Israel person take over Palestine. And started say Israel called Palestine minus so say omo build just an empire. At the end of the day, no Israel person claiming Palestine for omo omasa say just say I didn't tawantawa and near kunkum ne bomba to enkoso. Yan penny youth ne Ghana say yan penny massa will be embassy wa Ghana say and sana yenni adaho. See penny foreign come home and yet and more 9 bomb to and you this Igbo man in free Ghana assassin so now acres of land down what on munjin free ni sem na mon toma to my mindful great assassin to na what on 50 acres of land Eliama Igbo man for building the empire. There he crowd was same when he said, "Hey Captain Smart, this Igbo man are inaugurating he say as a chief." Oh, when did we get here? Ebusia, you to know beyond sorry, then demonstrating against this decision by this Igbo man to build an empire here. Yen penny for the mon sorry. Ghana sovereignty manu, a sovereignty country. Yen penta wantawani akumakunkum. Nigeria for no also has if a kidnapping. If you kumakunkum na Nigeria for now. Na almost a baby the empire. It's a moon kwano baby do hasi. Tiesre ye man penny President John Dramani Mahama said. Onya same new bibi. Now only this empire, Igbo man empire, no, in free Ghana.
I believe that the Igbo king could be able to tell the difference between chiefs and kings. Him coming out to say that he's not the only chief in Ghana. Was he initially, what's it called? Was he a chief in Ghana before he was crowned a king? I want to know in the comment section for people that actually knew him and knew how his colonization and everything came about, right? Because as a reactor, there's limit. I tried to search when he came to Ghana, what he's doing in Ghana, when he got assigned as a king of Igbo kingdom in Ghana. But then again, I'm still finding it difficult to like mix the videos together, if that makes sense. But what I kind of think is that why on earth would the Igbo king even come out at all to say that he is a chief? He's not the only foreign chief. So he was in these videos, he wasn't actually telling Ghanaians that they should take it down. Like that was shortly after he announced that he has acquired 50 acres of land. He said that with his mouth. It's not like those videos were not, he said it. And he mentioned a lot of things he wants to. He said he wants to build a kingdom, he wants to put a gate, one entrance and exit gate there, where he will have markets, schools, and all that, right? Then him coming up to make a post that there was no such kingdom in Ghana, like he did not buy a land of 50 acres, which is approximately 250 plots of land. So why are the stories not adding up? What is really going on? Is there anything they are not telling us? We would like to know, because the videos are not adding up. Now, another news is coming up that he's just a chief, that no Ghanaian will crown another foreigner a king, not to talk of you having a palace and having a kingdom in Ghana. Some person went further to say that the problem is even the fact that the kingdom palace is very big. His house, or his chair, his mansion, I don't know, his throne is bigger than their own king's throne, that he should cut it off, he should shape it and know that he's just a mere visitor in Ghana and there's limit to what he can share. This whole Igbo king in Ghana thing, but I just love the fact that Ghanaians fought hard, they fought well. Now they've succumbed, he has bowed to pressure and he said there is no such thing like him being a king in Ghana. But then I stand to be corrected. If you want to let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree with him? What do you guys think about the whole thing? And then do well by hitting subscribe button to be part of this great community. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.